And what if I told you that what you do before 6 in the morning could decide whether you become rich or broke, powerful or forgotten, great or average? Sounds crazy, right? But here's the secret. Backhand index pointing right, most successful people, billionaires, CEOs, athletes, leaders, they all have one thing in common. They don't waste their mornings. They use their early hours like weapons. And in this video, we'll reveal what the world's most successful people like Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey, Tim Cook, Michelle Obama, The Rock, and others actually do before 6 a.m.
This is not a boring list.
This is a journey into the minds and mornings of people who changed the world. So stay till the end, because what you hear today might completely change your tomorrow. Let's begin. White heavy checkmark 1. They wake up early, really early. Let's be honest, most people hate early mornings. But successful people? They love it. Apple CEO Tim Cook starts his day at 3:45 a.m. Yes, while the world sleeps, he's already checking emails, planning his schedule, and exercising. Michelle Obama wakes up at 4:30 a.m. to work out before the world interrupts her. Why so early? Because before 6 a.m., the world is silent. There are no calls, no emails, no meetings, no distractions. It's just you and your mind. And guess what? That silence is where success begins. Man in lotus position 2. They practice stillness. Do you know what Oprah Winfrey does before the sun rises? She sits in silence. No phone. No laptop. No scrolling. She meditates. She lets her mind breathe. You see, we live in a world that's always busy. But successful people know something we forget. Backhand index pointing right, a peaceful mind is a powerful mind. Jeff Weiner, the former CEO of LinkedIn, blocks out 90 minutes every morning for nothing. No meetings. No tasks.
Just space to think.
You may not have 90 minutes, but you have 5. Start there. Open book 3. They read while the world sleeps. Want to be smarter than 90% of people?
Read.
Warren Buffett reads over 5 hours a day. But even he starts his day by reading. Bill Gates too, he begins with a book or article even while traveling.
Why?
Because before the day starts, your brain is fresh. No noise. No drama. Just pure focus. If you read just 10 pages a day, that's 3,650 pages a year. That's like reading 12 full books every year, before the rest of the world even wakes up. Now think, who do you become in 10 years? Books a whole new person. Flex biceps 4. They move their body early. What's common between The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Mark Wahlberg, Richard Branson? They all start their day with a workout. Kobe would hit the gym at 4 a.m. The Rock? Sometimes at 3:30 a.m.
Why?
Because when you win the morning, you win the day. Exercise wakes up your body. It boosts your confidence. It gives you energy and focus. And here's the truth. Collision, you don't need a gym. Just 15 minutes of stretching, walking, or push-ups can shift your energy for the whole day. Now imagine, while others hit snooze, you're building your body and your brain. Who do you think wins in the long run? Writing hand 5. They write down their goals. Do you know what most billionaires have in common? They write. Not novels. Not blogs. They write their goals every single morning. Grant Cardone, a real estate millionaire, says, I write my goals down twice a day, once in the morning and once before bed.
Why?
Because what you write, you remember. And what you remember, you move toward. It's not magic. It's focus. Imagine waking up and writing. I will earn $100,000 this year. I will build my business. I will get fit and healthy. Do it every day. And your brain starts working for you, even when you're not trying. Prohibited 6. They avoid their phones. Let's be honest. What's the first thing you touch in the morning? Your phone? That's the trap. Most people start their day in reaction mode. Notifications, messages, breaking news, social media drama. But successful people do the opposite. They don't touch their phones for at least 30 to 60 minutes. Mel Robbins, best-selling author, says, if you check your phone right away, you give your control to the world. Remember, You can't lead your life if the internet is leading your emotions. Start your day with intention, not interruption. Brain 7. They feed their mind, not just their body. What do you feed your brain with in the morning? Successful people feed it with positivity. They listen to
Podcasts.
motivational talks, audiobooks, business news, spiritual lessons. Elon Musk, even during his teenage years, read science fiction and self-help books early in the day. That mindset built SpaceX and Tesla. So before breakfast, feed your mind. Because if you want a rich life, you need a rich brain. Compass 8. They review their vision. Do you know where you're going? Most people don't. But every morning, successful people remind themselves of their bigger dream. Steve Jobs, every morning, asked himself, if today were the last day of my life, would I do what I'm about to do? If the answer was no too many days in a row, he changed something. That's how Apple happened. You don't need a big company. You need a clear vision and a reminder every morning. Because without direction, even the fastest runner gets lost. Alarm clock 9. They do the hardest task first. Ever heard of Brian Tracy's "eat that frog" method? It means doing your most difficult or important task first, early in the morning. Because that's when your willpower is strongest. That one action, just one, can move your life forward faster than anything else. Most people wait all day to do hard things. Successful people? They do it before breakfast. Sparkles 10. They keep it sacred. This is the most powerful part. Successful people don't see mornings as just time. They see it as sacred. Their mornings are protected, planned, and respected.
No chaos. No lazinis.
No drama. Just growth. So, what's the real difference between average people and high achievers? It's not money. It's not talent. Backhand index pointing right, it's how they spend their first 2 hours of the day. Brain final thoughts, call to action. You don't need to wake up at 3 a.m. You don't need to be a billionaire. But if you can wake up just 1 hour earlier and use that time to read, move, plan, and think, you can slowly build a life that feels like magic to others. Your mornings are the steering wheel of your life. If you want to change the direction, start there. Now tell me, what are you going to do tomorrow morning?